do you have a favorite song that you sing in the show? I mean, there's so many great ones, but I love Career Day.
Yeah, Career Day's great. I mean, I really enjoy every song we sing in the show. Selfishly, I like singing Impossible You because that's Helen's song, but I just, it's such a, every night when I get to that moment, it's like, the song just kind of carries you. It's just, I don't really have to try that hard, it's just beautifully structured. And I really love singing The Rage, which is in the second act. We're in the car, and it's that elevated number, and it's a weird, angry song.
Yes.
I love doing that song every night. It's just like really nice outlet.
That's great.
Yeah.
So okay, so you're in this amazing show. People have to come and see it. How did you get to this? This part. Like, what made you decide you wanted to become an actress?
Well, my parents both are/were actors. So they still act occasionally, but I was kind of born into this world a little bit. I started performing when I was a kid. It was just, I think it's just kind of in my blood. And then, I went to high school and studied. I went to LaGuardia High School of the Performing Arts, and that's, I guess, when I sort of decided this is what I want to do. This is not just a hobby, and I sort of have to do it. So yeah, I mean, having my parents be my guides throughout this business has been really, I've been really lucky. I feel like I grew up with a lot of knowledge about the business aspect of this thing.
Right.
Which a lot of people have to learn the hard way, I guess.
Right.
And it is. It's a really tough occupation. It's never, it's never consistent. It's not very reliable. But then you get opportunities like this, which are, especially with a show like this, just really rare and sort of gives you the impetus to keep going and remember. Makes you remember why you chose to do this in the first place. Right.
That's great.
Yeah. It's so I started because I was born into it. Is the easy answer.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah. It's. I mean, I haven't had things just like handed to me.
Yes.
My parents are.
Well, you have talent. I could tell from the show.
Oh, thank you.
You absolutely have talent.
Thanks.
Singing wise, incredible talent, and acting wise. I mean, Helen's a very tough role.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and she has a bit of geek in her that I relate to. So yeah, I kind of embraced her.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
I embraced her for that reason too. I mean, I think all three of the Wiggins sisters are.
She was the geekiest, though, Helen. I mean, she was the one who was the most interesting to me of the three sisters, because she was the one who, she seemed to have a chip on her shoulder. I mean, she had a hard time.
Yeah, that's very true. I think she did. I mean, especially in this story, that character goes through a big ol'. I mean, she starts the play in the state of like. She's having an existential crisis at the age of 14, or
right,
and it's like,
and she doesn't talk,
yeah,
But did the drums bring out? She loved playing the drums.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know that actual Helen Wiggin loved playing the drums.
Okay,
but in this, in this show, I mean, it's certainly the first time she gets to pound on those drums. I think it's a huge release for her because she's been mute. She hasn't been speaking.
Right.
So this suddenly is, it's a way for her to express herself loudly. I mean, it's like this sort of meek, strange girl is suddenly like, oh, I can make people hear me with this. And I love that moment in the show when she gets just kind of like, it's like Animal from Sesame Street. But yeah, it's a very, very special role.
Yes. Well, people have to come and see you in it, and because it's an excellent show, and I love the music. I hope that you're right. I hope they do make a CD.
I do too. I do hope
of your voices, not of the Shaggs.
That would be very nice.
The father's interpretation.
Yes.
I like.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.